Trying to be able where I can monetize my Twitch, man. I know I didn't put in hours. So okay, why we not live? Why we not live on my Instagram? We everywhere. We on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Mic check 1 2. I don't know why it was an error, but it is what it is. What's up? What's up? My life struggle. ENT. What's happening? What's up, y'all? I see y'all on the Twitch. What's popping? We live on the Twitch. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, can y'all subscribe to my Twitch now? Can y'all subscribe to my Twitch now? Let me know if y'all can subscribe to my Twitch. Hold up. I'm trying to figure this Twitch thing out too, y'all. Get credit when you share. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, Iron. All right, dismiss. Man, y'all know I'm still green to this stuff, bro. I'm still green to it. I don't even know if y'all can subscribe to my page yet. But anyway, I'll check it another time. I don't have time to do it right now. Let me see. Am I going slow on YouTube? From Wisconsin at work, bro. Okay, now I'm trying to see. Can you subscribe to my Twitch? Do they got an option where you can subscribe to it? Because somebody was telling me they were trying to tip me or something and they couldn't do it because I didn't have enough hours on it yet. Wait, let me see. All right, yeah, check it out for me. I ain't figure it out, bro. Hey man, we at 95,200 and some subscribers on YouTube, bro. I need 5 more thousand. 5 more thousand subscribers. I'm gonna be right at 100,000, and I'll be able to get my YouTube plaque. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's up. That YouTube video at 94,000. See, what I love about my views on my content, bro, it be organic. You know what I'm saying? When you know you ain't bought them and it's real view, that's 94,000 people, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, um, it's a blessing to me. I'm grateful for it. I know people be buying bots. You know what I'm talking about? Like a lot of these podcasts, y'all be thinking, if y'all pay attention to some of these podcasters, right? When they was hot, they had their moments when they was getting plenty of views, but then they fell off. You know what I'm saying? They fell off. They don't have the budgets that they've been having to keep them views looking like they view how they was looking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no such thing as you falling off. It's just like a artist when they with a major label. When you don't have that major label machine no more and you ain't built that organic fan base, bro, you know what I'm saying? Man, wait, what it say? What it say, Rod? Do it let you subscribe? Man, listen, man. See, people, I be trying to teach people the game, bro. It ain't about all the views, all that shit don't mean nothing. No, it only lets you follow. Okay, cool, cool. That don't mean nothing, bro. Once you learn what the algorithm and all that shit mean and how this shit really work, that's when you really start figuring out how to make your money. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be a celebrity to make your money. You feel me? Everybody can be able to, you know, have a lifestyle off of this social media stuff, bro. You know, and that's what I'm about to dedicate my content to doing. I want to teach people how to get some money just like me, bro. We gonna grind and we gonna learn together. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's what I'm on, bro. You know, people be trying to gatekeep information. You feel me? Like, man, you learn something, man, share it with somebody else, man. It can't hurt you. You know, people be trying to hold information so they can have one up on you. Like they always in need. Man, I'm like, man, listen, bro, share that information, bro. The more you give, the more you gonna receive. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on. You know, um, yeah, and I be learning a lot of stuff, bro. You know, and I can admit I don't know how this going. I don't know how that going. I don't know every damn thing. You feel me? So I'm humbled to learn. I heard Kanye say, um, people older than him can't teach him nothing. He only listen to people younger than him, which I didn't agree with that. I think that was a arrogant, cocky Kanye speaking. You know what I'm saying? Because you can learn something from every and anybody. You know what I'm talking about? It don't matter how old they is. But I think that's just with Kanye being, you know, the arrogant. But now he kind of humbling himself. You know, Kanye always had that up and down, humble, arrogant, cocky, confident moments. You know what I'm saying? And I think right now he going through his humbling stage. You know, but that nigga say, man, nobody can who my age can teach me nothing, teach me anything. I got all the ideas. I only can learn from people younger than me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, this man here crazy, man. You know what I'm talking about? But I understood what he was saying as well. You know, cause my mama told me, my mama tell me you can't teach older people nothing because of their ego. Older people who got an ego, you can't teach them anything, and you can't learn nothing from them. You know what I'm saying? You can learn what not to do, you know, and how not to be. You feel me? So I agree with that to a certain extent, but man, you can learn something from everybody, bro. You know, don't never feel like you done got so high where you can't learn from people, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how we learn. We learn from experiences. Your experiences are other people's experiences. You feel me? It's just how it is, man. Like, people got to stop trying to act like they not human, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but a lot of celebrities are being humble, you know, and they got to do things like how we doing. They got to interact with people, bro. And some of them don't have no personality, and that's why you seeing a lot of them looking crazy. You feel me? Because they never had a chance to really like interact with people. So it's weird to y'all. Some of y'all think people are not even. who they say they is or who they portray to be. You feel me? It's because you fell in love with an image of somebody. You know what I'm saying? And their personality don't match their image. That's why, bro, I always be me, man. How you see me in the image, you see me right now in personality, bro. You feel me? Appreciate that. Hey, country, what's up with it? Yeah, man. Like I gotta stay who I am, so I won't have to remember no role to play, bro. Like I can't remember no script. You feel me? Like nah. If you don't accept me for who I am, bro, man, look, man, I feel just like you. You know, it's all good. I ain't tripping. You heard me? Shout out to my dog Beehive, man. We had a nice podcast conversation today. We were tripping out on finesse. Finesse 2 times. Y'all saw finesse. Man, I woke up this morning, bro. Finesse was shooting out. It was funny to me, man. Like sometimes I be needing to laugh, bro. And I ain't lying. Finesse gave me that laugh that I needed. It was so funny. It was so funny, bro. Is it crazy to say, man? I be liking when that boy be going off cussing motherfuckers out. It be funny, bro, cause he'll say anything, dog. Like that boy don't even know, man. He probably missed the calling of being a comedian, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, bro, like I say, man, you see people personality come out. You know, you either gonna love them or you gonna hate them, dog. And you know, a lot of people, man, I have grown to move myself away from them from their personality to come out. And some people that I probably thought was a one way, their personality drew me to them. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, man, gotta give them a chance. You hear me? But yeah, that was funny. It was funny, bro. A lot of that stuff be comical to me, man. Um, man, you know what was sad today, bro? That I seen on social media, and I know all y'all seen it. Them little kids fighting that pregnant woman, bro. Now them little kids know they were down bad, bro. If that woman would have hurt one of them little kids, she would have struck first or whatever, she would have been wrong. But what do you do in a situation when you crowded by a bunch of kids and you're a grown up, you pregnant? You know what I'm saying? What y'all would have did? You know, y'all would have fought them kids like they was grown. Uh, y'all would have balled up like the woman did. She seemed so helpless, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she probably did that because she really realized they were kids and she didn't want to hurt them or want to do nothing to them. What y'all think? You know, I know some people would have fought them kids like they were grown ups. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. Man, my kin folks would have fought them kids like they were grown ups, bro. Like they don't care. You know what I'm talking about? But that was a sad situation, bro. And then they hitting them. Didn't them kids seem like they was smaller than the ones who was following them, bro? Like I ain't understand that. That wasn't cool, bro. And another thing I don't agree with, though, I heard a lot of people saying lock the parents up. Man, you can't lock them people up for what their kids do. You know what I'm saying? I done did a lot of stuff when I was a kid. My mom ain't have nothing to do with what I was doing, bro. Kids need to get their consequences. And if they mama don't want them to get their consequences, then you take it to the whatever level you need to take it to. But I don't feel like you should lock a parent up for what they kids doing when they kids supposed to be at school and coming home. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not the parent fault, bro. It ain't always the parent fault. I don't be agreeing when people say that's their home training. That's their home training. Nah, cause I come from a good my mama didn't play. But when I got from around my mama, it was the peer pressure. You feel me? It was the peer pressure. I risked getting the ass whooping from my mama trying to, please my friends. So like we gotta stop blaming the parents, bro. When we get old enough to have to make decisions on our own, dog. Like that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool, bro. So, cause I know a lot of y'all, mama and daddy, y'all mom and dad in the house. and y'all turned out to be who y'all is. You feel me? Bad than a motherfucker. You know, you had to go through some shit. Some people had to get locked up. Some people had to get fucked up. Some people had to get in situations where they learn their lessons. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But nah, man, a parent shouldn't have to suffer no consequences for what their kids did. Let their kids see what it is. Y'all won't be grown. Okay, this what grown people go through. You feel me? That's how you let them learn their lesson. You feel me? Since they want to be grown, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I do. Cause I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. My kids do homeschooling. You know, my daughter still be, you know, having her little moments and this, that, and they got their dad and their mama. You know what I'm saying? In the house, but kids gonna be kids at the end of the day. You feel me? You know, my son, he do his thing. You feel me? You know, I be there to correct him. My wife be there to correct him. But man, hey man, you can't be with him 24/7, bro. Like stop acting like y'all perfect on social media. Like everybody wanna be something until it's their time to have to really be. You feel me? I would have did it in a better way. Man, nobody perfect. Stop it. Stop it. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Callaway Blue, man. If y'all ain't on that Callaway Blue water, it's the best spring water on the market. I promise to God. You heard me? Mountain spring water, that Callaway Blue. It tastes so good. You could tell the difference from other waters. You feel me? If you get this Callaway Blue, you would never drink any other kind of water. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. You feel me? It tastes that good. You hear me? And some people might say water is water. No, waters have different tastes. You feel me? Water is not water because I cannot drink faucet water. I don't know the last time I drunk faucet water, bro. You feel me? Water out the sink, water out of what they call, I don't even know what they call, a water fountain. Bro, I don't know the last time I drunk water out of none of that. I don't even give my dogs faucet water. My dogs drink this. You feel me? And sometimes I might give them the little water from the refrigerator, but I don't drink that. You know what I'm saying? I just, it don't taste right. You feel me? I'm addicted to this Callaway Blue. Man, when I go to the store and we had to get waters, I might go to Walmart. They don't got the Callaway Blue. I go to Publix. They got the Callaway Blue. Then I might go to Kroger. They don't got it. Man, I be mad. They need to put this in every store, bro. This junk fire. And this is not an advertisement. This is real life. You hear me? Callaway Blue. But by the way, speaking of advertisement, Callaway Blue. Y'all holler at me now. We can make it come true. You feel me? I can be a spokesperson for it. You know what I'm talking about? Real life. Mm-hmm. The rap group Hot Boys. A lot of the youth have behavioral problems, and these mothers can address the needs because they don't know how. A belt can't do it no more. Man, a belt is a joke right now, bro. You whoop a kid with a belt, man. Hey, man, that don't do nothing. You gotta take their gadgets, take what they love away from them. You heard me? Take them phones, take them games. You know what I'm saying? Disconnect them from their friends, disconnect them from the world. That gonna get their mind right. You don't have to put your hands on them. Man, you do not have to put your hands on them. You gotta hit them where it hurt at. You know what I'm saying? These kids got more, man, bro. My kids got everything that a kid want. I buy them stuff that I wanted when I was a kid that I couldn't get. they don't even be asking for half of the shit, like go-karts and four-wheelers and mini bike. I got all that shit for them. They don't even ride that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is in the garage. They don't even ride it. I damn near about to give that shit away to a fan or something. You know what I'm saying? Been having that shit for 3 years just sitting. My kids don't ain't never rode a bike. They don't ask for no bike. You know what I'm saying? But them phones, like anything technology, they own it. They got every technology gadget. You know what I'm saying? Every game, PlayStation, Xbox, motherfucking the little Switch. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about every game, computer, the PCs. You feel me? I'm talking about everything. You take that stuff away from them. Oh yeah, they ain't cleaning their room. Man, look, put them phones down. Turn the game off. Turn the TV off. Taking they internet away. That get mine right. That get mine right. They'll go to playing with their imaginary friend, messing with me. You know what I'm saying? They have to start talking to their imaginary friend. You heard me? They'll learn their motherfucking lesson. They won't hit nothing but the fish tank water in their room. You heard me? Real life. Think about what you did. You ain't clean up when I told you. You ain't go make sure you feed the dog. You know, they got miniature, minor little chores around here. They don't got too much. But I be expecting that shit to be done. You know what I'm saying? I don't play. My wife be more lenient on them until they get on her nerves, and then she wanna make me be the bad guy. She want me to do the punishing, so they could be mad and shit at me. I guess I don't know. She always like the cool person, but be putting me on it. Be putting boy, y'all women something, boy. Y'all some slick. Y'all slick, bro. Yeah, good cop, bad cop. Good op, bad op. You heard me? That's how we be doing. I always get the bad part, bro. And then I might be the one to buy and everything. She want to take the credit for the buying and everything, though. I'm like, man, this shit crazy, boy. I'm the one spending the money on there. Ain't no motherfucking Santa Claus. You hear me? Yeah, they been stopped believing in Santa Claus, though. My kid been stopped believing in Santa Claus, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know, I think 1 year, you know how you could call Santa Claus on FaceTime. I did that with my daughter a couple years in a row, you know what I'm saying? And my son had and Ben knew that that shit was fake. But my daughter, she stopped believing in Santa Claus probably at about, well, at least probably was faking like it. Probably 8 years old, probably about 8, 9, you know what I'm saying? And my son, he been new, but he used to tell me he didn't want to spoil it for her. You know, I got twins. You know what I'm saying? Girl and a boy twins. And I got a 25-year-old son by another my first baby mama. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. Them people stop believing in Santa Claus, bro. And I don't sometimes, bro, I be like, man, fuck every day Christmas. I left the Christmas tree up the whole year. I ain't took my tree down. My tree's still up. It been up a whole year because every day is a Christmas. You feel me? And long as you doing right, long as you doing good, man, I'm gonna make sure mine straight, bro. So for all you people that bringing kids in this world and y'all ain't taking care of y'all business, bro, like them kids should make you wanna take care of your business. Like I don't understand people not taking care of them kids, dog. Like that's you. Like that's you. You feel me? That's like you not taking care of you. That's sad, bro. You know, now if you're in a situation like with my first son, I went to jail, he was 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I was in a situation, you know what I'm saying? And but I came home, he was 12, you know. We got a good relationship now, but I was out of his life. You know what I'm saying? And I try to, keep that open line of communicate. He 25 now, he a man. You feel me? But his grandmama, his mama, they was God fearing and you know what I'm saying? They never put me on child support, never did none of that. Never, we had our little run-ins and stuff like that, but now we all cool. And I thank God for that. I thank God that, what I'm saying, things work out like it work out, bro. And when you doing what's right, man, God gonna always fix it. So what I'm saying, with people that's having problem with their baby mamas and stuff like that, bro, you just gotta be straight up and communicate. You gotta, you know, not mislead them people, and because people be trying to dip and dip. You know what I'm saying? You can't be dipping. You know what I'm saying? You tripping when you're dipping, man. You can't be trying to go back to baby mama and hit it whenever you want, and nah, you gotta cut all that out and have a real, co-parenting situation if they're younger kids, you feel me? And you gotta be mutual respect and understanding, overstanding. And the situation can work. You know what I'm saying? I think when people be putting people like on the child support and all that, it be somebody that got hurt. And this gonna be my way of getting your ass back. Cause my mama, when she put my dad on child support, I remember, and I wasn't getting nothing but shit, 50 something down dollars. It probably was a lot back in the days, but my mama made me go in there and lie on my damn daddy. I remember that shit, y'all. My mom made me go in there and try and lie on my daddy, bro. And I was mad about that shit, man, when I was a kid. I still remember that shit. But me going in there with her lying on my paw, she was able to get some child support. That's fucked up, huh? I think that's how they used to do that shit back in the day. I remember we had to go to City Hall, I think. You know what I'm saying? In New Orleans, bro. And it was, my mama made me lie on my motherfucking daddy, boy. You hear me? Even though they were separated, bro, I never turned my back. I was a daddy's boy. Like, still want to go by my daddy. Still want to, be under my daddy. You feel me? And that's just what it was, man. Fortunately, my daddy passed away. Um, Somebody killed my daddy when I first come home from prison. Probably I came home October 12th. My daddy got killed a year later, I think. October 30th, day before Halloween, 2013. Yep, yep. A year after I came home from jail, and that shit fucked me up, man. But it's all good. You know, when that type of stuff happens, you don't get it don't leave your mind. Like some shit you think about all the time. Especially, not knowing, who did it is a motherfucker out there that got a free kill. You know what I'm saying? And me changing my life, bro, like having to let things go. That shit had me bitter for a minute. I ain't lying, and I was on some trying to see like what it was, what it wasn't, but I had to give it to God. You feel me? I had to give it to God, bro, and let God deal with the situation. You feel me? But knowing that somebody out there, knowing that they killed my daddy, and probably watching me right now, that's fucked up. But I put it in God's hand. You feel me? Hopefully, it's eating their motherfucking conscience up, and shit, keep that shit pushing, keep that shit moving. Same with my little brother when I was locked up. They killed my little brother, and dude that killed my little brother, crazy. He had the same name as my other brother, same first name. You hear me? Then I was able to like, nah, I don't think I say that. But anyway, yeah, man, it was fucked up, bro. Like, dude killed my little brother, then turned himself in. Bro, you could have just not killed him, man. If you were gonna turn yourself in, you feel me? If you turn yourself in after doing something to somebody, you ain't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't make no sense to me, man. But them drugs be having people not thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man turned himself in, bro. Crazy though, but that's another story. Well, I can tell y'all a lot of stuff, man, but real life situations, man, so we just gotta, man, let go and let God for real, bro, and try to do it repetitiously because it gonna always be something coming up, you know. But an excuse to go back to how you used to be is not an excuse. You pass those tests every time, and let it be a character developing moment for you. You feel me? Anytime you feel like going backwards, and boy, if I was my old ways, like that, nah, we ain't trying to go backwards. You knew the results of what it was when you was doing what you were doing. So you go back, guess what? The results gonna be worse. The results don't never change, they get worse. You feel me? Every time we thought we could get away with something, I know me thinking I could get away with it, it got worse every time, you feel me? So, you know, let me try this other thing. Let me try doing what's right. Let me ignore some shit. Not let me not react to this time. Let me learn from my mistake faster than what I was doing. Try not to do this and do that, and that's what I be on, bro. Straight growth and development. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, being a better human being than I was a second ago. That's the type of time I'm on. You heard me? Distancing myself from anything that remind me of my past. You feel me? Staying away from anybody that's, if it ain't beneficial, man, it's artificial. You feel me? Like I can't rock with it. It's fake. Those are the decisions that we have to make. You feel me? And it ain't easy, but you got to do it. And I ain't trying to preach to y'all, man. You dig? I'm feeling like that right now. You know what I'm talking about? Feeling like that. And this is a grown up channel. This ain't no little kid channel. Hey man, what's up with them thumbs, bro? I told y'all we need them thumbs going in. Everybody watching, but y'all ain't hitting the thumb. You know what I'm talking about? We need y'all to go ahead on it. You hear me? Show some love now, YouTube. Stop playing. I needed to hear that. See, you never know who be listening to stuff, bro, when you be talking good and you know what I'm saying? People be needing confirmations, bro. You know, people be about to do all kind of crazy stuff. You might been saying something, one word, and change somebody's direction. You never know who tuned in. So if you on this junk and you doing some crazy stuff, you crashing out, man, you probably send somebody out and they ain't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. I know a lot of people be looking up and being inspired by me. So, to whom much is given, more is expected. So if you're a person that's chosen, man, guess what? You can't do the shit that everybody else doing. It's gonna be hard on you. I promise you it is. Mm-hmm. If y'all don't got that Joseph album, bro, my Joseph album, man, that's one of my best projects. And it's not a diss, it's a dismiss album, man. You go listen to it. I'm just being honest, being truthful. You know, if you get a conviction from it, it's for you to change your life. You know what I'm talking about? My album is prophecy. You know what I'm saying? It's my lifestyle, how I used to be, how I overcame some things. Talk about my drug addiction. Talk about me, my relationship. You know, talk about my business that I used to be a part of, that I am a part of. Like I'm transparent on this project. I'm transparent on this project, man, and I think that's why a lot of people feel it. Twine, what up, boy? I think that's why a lot of people feel it, man, because what comes from the heart gonna touch it. You feel me? Um, Imani sent me 2 songs today. I guess she's saying, man, hey man, what we doing? I need to go ahead on and drop Imani little EP, bro. I got a lot of songs on it. But y'all gotta, I don't know if y'all ready, man. I don't want to just drop the music and the music just be floating. You know what I'm saying? So we need to know if y'all really want me to drop Imani album. That bitch I'm from Memphis. And, you know, my wife hard, bro. I ain't lying. And I ain't saying it because she my wife. If y'all go check Imani the Made Woman, the manual, she got an album out called The Manual that's out. Um, Me and her got an album, The Real Love and Hip Hop, that's out. And we did an album, Make Love, Make Money, that's out. You feel me? So, and we got plenty of features together. So that the girl that you hear on my album, that be my wife. My wife rap. And she ain't started rapping because I started rapping. When I met her, I was snooping around in her house while she was at work. This when I was, you know, I was wilding back then. I was snooping around the house trying to see what I could see, you know what I'm saying? And I stumbled on a notebook, a couple notebooks, probably about 2, 3 of them. And I just went to reading them. And I'm like, damn, this shit making sense, you feel me? And that's how I found out she rapped. I found out she rapped by snooping around in her house while she was at work. And she let me know, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't lying, I was like, damn, man, that's cold. Because it turned me on even more. Like, you know, she was what I wanted, what I liked. You know, I like light-skinned women. She was light-skinned. She was independent, had her own house, her own car. She had her own house. She had her own house. Look how, yeah, she had all that. So, and at the time, I was going through my addiction. You feel me? So, you know, um, man, it just was perfect timing. You heard me? And man, how you have these conversations, long conversations, man. And, you know, when two people going through something and they meet at the mines, we connected. You feel me? Her boyfriend was in jail. You know, my baby mama, we was into it in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? And I had an addiction, so it just was like, man, my world was crumbling, y'all. I ain't lying. Boy, I'm talking about rock bottom. You heard me? I was losing it, man. Like them drugs had me gone. I ain't lying. I met my girl when I was down. You heard me? I'm talking about down, 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 baby. You heard me? That's why people don't even know, man. Like, my wife is a real one for real. You heard me? She didn't meet the Turk hot boy, like flossing and nah. And then you gotta understand, me and her was together for 2 months. And then I had to shoot out with the police. She was in there with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, if I was her mom and her dad, I'd be like, that boy brought all this trouble on my daughter. I had that mindset because that's what we was going through. But we didn't think that because we was in love with each other. So we going through it. We went through home invasions, all kinds of shit through 2 months that we was together before I wound up having a, you know, situation with the police and I wound up going to jail, you know. And man, she stood down the whole time, bro. Like shit. She stood down, man. She stood down, bro. Like, I could show y'all pictures. I don't feel like going through all of them, but you know, every weekend visitation, every court appearance there, you know, from the county jail to the state jail. I mean, from the county jail to the state prison to the federal prison, to me coming home, to us together now. You know what I'm saying? Man, our story, I talk about it in my book. I got a chapter in my book called Imani. The Imani chapter, let me see. "52 shots. Let me see. Chapter 10 in my book is Imani. I'm going to read something right quick. Imani. Love ain't looking into each other's eyes. Love is looking together in the same direction. Erica motivated and never intimidated. Imani epitomizes her perfectly. And the same potent attraction that I had when I first saw her, but after almost a decade, it had only intensified. How could I ever forget the first day that we met in 2003? I was in Memphis with a guy from that way whom I met through a concert promoter. I was asked to accompany him on a visit to a female acquaintance. I damn near declined because of our last visit with one of his other female acquaintances that turned comical like an episode on Girls Gone Wild. We arrived at E- and she was strapped. I'm talking about swagalicious. I'm saying words like this. I'm locked up. Independent with her own place and car. And must I remind you that I was just there with my man's, our mutual acquaintance. But being the street dude that I am, I was still paying attention to all of the details. I sensed wasn't a man in her life. There wasn't one sign of any kids. And she was as calm as could be. After we were introduced and begun conversing, it was obvious that she and our mutual acquaintance were nothing but friends. Then, in the same manner in which one of the guys would address one another, he told our acquaintance with a tone of authority to take us out to eat. Her request was honored, and the three of us headed to Red Lobster for dinner. There we laughed and joked as we enjoyed our food. Also, during dinner, as we talked, I was given a sneak peek at some of the intelligence and personality behind this woman that would have been more difficult to realize under normal circumstances. After dinner, we returned Imani to her place. And when my man and I were finally alone, I drilled him about any and everything he knew about this woman. A request that was useless because he hadn't a clue. It didn't take long for me to find out that he had only been a trick to E with no game. At first, when E and I started dating, she was like those bottles of methadone that I devoured to fight off my heroin addiction. E was the medicine I needed to fight off my mental and emotional ties to my other baby mama, who I was sprung on. But in no time, E's unique character and personality possessed a brand new addictive quality that I become interested in, and I now had a habit for her. The chemistry was there, and it seemed from the first day that we got together on November 16th, 2003. That was my notion of love at first sight. Received one confirmation after another. I suppose the feeling was mutual because after the first date, instead of the loving, I received the keys to her place. Y'all know what the loving is. I ain't want to be the fucking. You feel me? Anyway, but before, but before the receiving, the, but before to receiving her keys, I also made a few exceptions to my rules, like riding in the back seat of the car for a broad. Any other time, this was unthinkable act for Mr. Young and Thuggin. But shortly after that, my generosity was rewarded. While out for dinner at Red Lobster, I didn't get a taste for fettuccine until hers was served, and I asked for some. This was small, but seeing her so willing to share with me with no problem was the kind of thing that I appreciated about her. And I ain't even mentioned the loving yet. The first time I spent the night, I was loaded and stretched out across her couch as she strolled around the place in nothing but a t-shirt looking ever so sexy. Just being in her comfortable presence was sex enough. And without any without any sex, we fell asleep with me holding her in my arms. When we finally made love, it was every day. And after that, we do it until the sun rose. Keeping it 100, we both were sprung. I definitely was. All right, we ain't gonna, you know, y'all gotta go get the book, man. So to find out. Y'all gotta go get the book to find out, man. You dig? Y'all can get the book on motherfucking Amazon. Y'all go to lulu.com. You go to walmart.com, you know what I'm saying, and get it online. The autothuggography of Turk. I talk about everything in this book, everything that we went through, everything I went through, me being on the road with Cash Money on tour, the times when I had reckless episodes on heroin and cocaine, my shootout, a little bit of things that happened in the jail, you know what I'm saying? And, I give you a little summary of my documentary and my movie. So my book is like a three part. You're gonna read my book and want more. You're gonna watch the documentary and want more until you get the movie and see the whole story. You hear me? That's that's been my plan. I wasn't in no position to put it together, but now I'm able to start making some moves now. You know what I'm saying? But when I first came home, I thought my life was gonna go a certain way and it didn't. So I had to transition. I had to do a lot of different moves and get accustomed to being this entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And being an entrepreneur, man, it's everything on you. You feel me? Everything on you, bro. That's why you know a lot of people talk about they entrepreneur, but bro, you ain't no entrepreneur until you spending your own money, man, and investing in yourself. You feel me? Like people don't talk about that part. You know, you're gonna take losses. You know, you're gonna take more losses than wins. But all it take is one win. You feel me? All it take is that right win. And it ain't no looking back. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm still waiting on that right win. I'm talking about that right win ain't come yet, but it's coming. You know, you gotta keep on grinding, you gotta keep on working, bro. You know what I'm saying? That right win, you ain't gonna have to work no more. You feel me? You can just sit back and let the work itself. You know what I'm saying? But as of now, man, I'm grinding, bro. I'm grinding like you feel me? Shit. Got to put in that work, bro. If you ain't doing that, man, hey man, you not no entrepreneur. Straight up. You feel me? I ain't complaining. I ain't sitting around waiting on nobody to do nothing for me. Man, I'm getting it how I get it. And I'm proud about it. You feel me? Like, yeah, man, your story supposed to make a way for you. Like everything that you go through, man, you package it up. Package it up and let people see the real you. You feel me? And man, I promise you, bro, your life gonna start changing. Like, you know, I go around telling my story to people in rehabs, you know, kids in college, high school, you know, shit. I even talked to little kindergartens and first grade. Now that was a weird one right there. Like, man, what I'm supposed to talk to these little kids about? I don't know what the hell to talk to these little kids about, but then it dawned on me. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to get on their level because I was young. I relate to them, and I kept it real. So on all levels, I could talk from little kids all the way up to grown elders. You feel me? And bro, that's just the easiest job. Bro, I got one of the easiest job because it is not a job. It's my life. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is making way for me. It's bringing me around the world. Just talking about my life, spreading my life, sharing my life with people. You heard me? Man, come on. It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that. You say you cap. You come on here. I'm talking about real life. You say you cap. Man, stand down, man. Like who sent you, bro? Like who sent you, man? You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's crazy, man. I ain't doing nothing but talking about real life, bro. What's cap about real life conversations, man? You can't relate to it. If you can't relate, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you might be late. Go ahead on and find you something else to do, bro. You'll be all right. You feel me? That devil always busy because he don't want other people to snap out of whatever they going through. See, the devil want people to stay blinded, you know, stay ignorant, stay naive. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm so far past letting the devil get me out my character now, dog. Like the devil be mad at me. I know he be mad. Cause I keep him under these red bottoms, you heard me? And keep my foot on his neck. You dig? Yeah. Real life, man. Hey man, don't be mad because you know I overcame things that you know was supposed to keep me depressed, suppressed, and oppressed. You hear me? Now people can see that God is real through my testimony. You know, you can't turn my testimony to a messimony because I control the narrative. You know what I'm talking about? And that's another thing, bro. We got to use these platforms, man, to keep our narrative the way we want it, not the lies that the devil want to tell on you. You hear me? Man, the devil don't like you controlling your narrative. They want you to be quiet so they can continue to paint the picture that they want the world to see of you, not me. You heard me? Not me. And it makes them mad, bro. It makes them mad they can't put no false image out on me. You know what I'm saying? They can't ruin my reputation. Cause my personality is my reality, bro. And that's what people see who really want to see. Now, if you don't want to see, then hey, man, you gonna continue to be blind. And hey, that ain't on me. That's on you. I don't have nothing to do with it, man. You'll be alright though. I promise you would. You dig? But nah, bro. Yeah, y'all get that book though. Y'all can get it directly from me. DM me if you want me to send it with an autograph. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you go to lulu.com. That's lulu.com. And just type in the auto, AUTO, thug, THUG, ography, OGRAPHY, the auto thugography of Turk. So it's an autobiography, but I play it on the word because y'all know Young and Thuggin. That's my brand, YNT, Young and Thuggin, the auto thugography. Thuggin is taking hardship, using God's gift in spite of negativity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like it's all there. It's all there. It's all there, bro. It's a movement, man. This shit is a movement. YNT Empire, where visions get inspired. You heard me? Man, listen, man. Yeah, bro. I'm full of it. Full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You heard me? I ain't gonna lead you in the blind, man. If I can't tell you nothing right, man, I can't tell you nothing wrong. Hmm? Hey, man, you late. You late, man. 2026, man, is gonna be lit. You know, stay tuned for what's coming up. It's gonna be real epic. You heard me? Real life. Why you ain't on tour? God had other plans. God had other plans about this, man. You know, the promoters on this tour, um, I got a lawsuit pending. If you really want to know the answer to it, it's been worldwide. Everybody know what's going on. So I don't know where you been. A lot of people know what's going on. The ones who want to know what's going on, then read it. So yeah, it's nothing. You know, some things that you see, it don't be what it be, man. You know what I'm saying? The business come before everything. If the business ain't right, man, hey, man, it just ain't gonna work for me at all. You know, and when you grow up, bro, you become a different individual, bro. Like, you gonna stand up for what's right. You gonna stand up for what's rightfully yours. And, you know, sometimes that comes with sacrifice. You feel me? Everybody that stood up for what's right, man, it was a sacrifice that had to be made. You know what I'm talking about? So my lawyer dealing with that. That's a legal matter now that's going on. And respectfully, man, it'll get taken care of when it's time. We ain't doing no tripping, you hear me? But continue to support what I got going on, bro. Like, we moving and we shaking. You know what I'm saying? Catch me here, catch me there when you catch me. And that's what's going on. All work, no play. I'm working right now. This work for me. It might not work for you, but it worked for me. This is work, man. You hear me? It's easy work, but it's work. So why you say it's something to Ross Sam when he say business is business? Ross don't know my business. So I just the same way Ross says something to me, I say something back. See, people don't like people to say things back that's rightfully for me. So, like I didn't agree with what he said. So that's why I said something, say what I say respectfully. You hear me? I don't need nobody talking up for me. I see things different. I'm a man. I'm not a kid. You hear me? So that's why I said something. Anytime I say anything, it's for my best interest. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say nothing. It's just Soldier Slim. I mean, that's something you gotta ask them, bro. That ain't my business. I don't. Can't answer nobody else's business. I'm better than everybody, bro. Like I don't feel like nobody in this world is better than me. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all try to y'all and y'all entitled to think what y'all want to think, and I'm entitled to think what I want to think. I don't think nobody in this world better than me at nothing. You feel me? You can have your opinion too, though. I ain't gonna get mad at your opinion. Don't get mad at mine. See the world, like I say, the world want people to agree with everybody else. If I don't agree with you, I'm hating. I'm beefing with you. Nah, that don't mean that. That mean I have my own mind. You hear me? And I don't have to go with what everybody's saying to please everybody. You feel me? Once you grow up, because the world is gonna be what the world gonna be. But your world gonna change when you change your mindset and you realize that opinions is the cheapest commodity in the world. That's why everybody can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Your opinion is your opinion. I can't get mad at you for disagreeing or not agreeing with how I feel or how I fact. And it's vice versa. You can't get mad at me. I mean, you can, but is it right? I don't think it's right because everybody is entitled to how they feel, how they fact, get their opinion about this and about that. You have to be a grown man, a grown woman to think that way. And you know what? Okay, it's cool. That's how you think. We can agree to disagree then. I don't think like that though. That's where I'm at. You feel me? That's the grown up. That's the mature person. You feel me? An immature person gonna want it their way or no way, and I'm gonna be mad at you, and you hating because you thinking different from everybody else. We all think this way. That's on y'all. All y'all could be wrong too. You hear me? Mm-hmm. If I wouldn't have had my own mind, I wouldn't be who I am. I'd be doing what everybody else doing. Feel me? I stand out because I had my own mind and I made decisions and I make decisions and choices and become who God want me to be. My own identity. You hear me? I don't have an identity crisis, so another person can say this, say that. I don't know what you talking about. Who you talking about? That must be how you feel about yourself. When you know who you is, you don't have to prove to nobody about somebody that you're not. You don't have to go back and forth or nothing. All right, cool. I don't got to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hit you with the blocker. Bop. Get out of there. I ain't gonna even remember you no more. I promise you I ain't. I alleviated that problem. That's over with. Y'all niggas don't want to let go of that. You immature as shit. You know. Like I say, man, I can't change nobody. I only could change me. And the way you change you is with repetitions of new information. If you were thinking a certain way and that's what you're accustomed to doing and that's how you're accustomed to thinking, then you're gonna be stuck in them ways if you ain't about growing. But you know, based on how it affected you, you should want to grow away from it. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is a teaching moment. Everything. So if you love how it making you feel and how it's affecting your life, stick with it. If it's working for you, hey man, do what you do. Only you know. Only you know. You can suffer in silence trying to prove a point and yeah, your ego up. Only you know how it really make you feel. You feel me? Only you know how it really affect you. You and God. That's between y'all, not me. I know you had a song. Yeah, Mac 10 was on my Young and Thuggin' album. And I think I had two songs with Mac 10. I'm on his album too. Prove a Point. What's up? What's up? What's him? What's him? I'm coolin'. I'm coolin'. Man, come on, man. Get them thumbs right, man. Get them thumbs right, bro. Y'all in here watching, man, and ain't hitting them thumbs. Everybody that coming on YouTube, y'all should hit that thumb soon. Y'all get in the run, bro. You feel me? Push us in the algorithm. Push us out there. Y'all know I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You dig? I need all y'all to subscribe to if y'all ain't subscribed to the YouTube page, Original Hot Boy Turk. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, Hot Boy Turk. Follow me on Twitter, Hot Boy Turk 32. Follow me on Instagram, Original Hot Boy Turk. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you would like to become a broadcaster on Bigo, I have my own agency. You can become a broadcaster. You can make up to $30,000 a month live streaming if you want to be a live streamer on Bigo. You heard me? Probably can make more than that. It all depends on where you at. You feel me? And yeah, that's what's going on, man. Tap in. Follow me on Facebook, my government name. Y'all know that if you're a real fan. Friend always, never shady. That's what my fans are. You heard me? We've been on an hour, y'all. What happened to Keno, man? Keno making moves, bro. He Night Rider on Instagram. That's Keno Instagram. Night Rider. And I think Keno he got vice president or something over there at Capitol, I believe. He be making a lot of deals and stuff go through with a lot of these artists that y'all be seeing. You know, um, Keno Keno make a lot of moves. He always been a silent hustler, silent, you know, move maker. And shout out to that boy Keno, man. Yep, yep. For not for signing a record label, but management, man, content creators, you know what I'm saying? Artists who got, something going on. I don't want to have to develop from scratch. You feel me? Like, I don't have time for that. You feel me? Like, if you need, like, some of my guidance, I've got a few connects that we could, but you're going to have to be patient and understand how it go. Because a lot of these artists, these days, they think it just happened overnight. You have to put that work in, bro. Take that advice. Listen to what I'm doing. If I'm getting on social media and I'm working social media, what you think you got to do? You hear me? Like, don't believe the hype of. And I'm glad it's a drought on like the charts and all that, so people can really start seeing the music business for what it really is, bro. You have to put in your work. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing going on right now. It's the same artist that's out there, but without the machines pushing it, it seemed like shit shut down, huh? Watch for the first quarter. when everybody trying to drop their music and the budgets is, they didn't got through the holidays, they didn't did their tax right and all. They gotta, now they got budgets again. So you're gonna see a lot of artists being pushed, a lot of money being put behind some artists, and everybody dropping in the first 3 months. That's the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be just sitting back and just watching it, because the work don't stop. It's work every day, man. I'm not waiting on no machine to do nothing. You feel me? So if a machine come along and partner up with me, that's a blessing. But I'm gonna do what I have to do for me. I'm the machine. You hear me? Cause guess what? You might not see it because you don't see when how the machine put it out there. You don't see an independent person work and what they be doing. But bruh, if y'all really seen behind the scenes of an independent person that's really grinding, I ain't talking about that's bullshitting, that's really grinding, man, you'll want to be independent too. Everything on you, everything for you. You know what I'm saying? So you content, you ain't tripping. A lot of people be independent and be like, man, fuck a major. I don't have to, for what? I done figured all this shit out now. And right now, I wouldn't be doing nothing but giving you some of my rights and some of my money. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, Brad, be a blessing in disguise for you not to get with a machine. You know what I'm saying? Because you figure things out for yourself. You know, you figure it out yourself, bro. Um, for a lot of artists, they be saying, "Man, sign me, bro." Man, look, record your music. You got your phone, you got your laptop, you got a desktop. Upload your music on a digital distributing company. One of those, Rock Nation just started one. You got One RPM, you got United Master, TuneCore, all these different platforms that distribute your music. You know what I'm saying? For a percentage to administrate. And they also doing publishing deals now. You know what I'm saying? So where you can get your publishing checks as well from these digital distributors now. You feel me? So it's like a one-stop shop. And you get to keep up with the analytics. You get to see where your fans at. You get to see what cities and what states is, listening and doing what, who's streaming this and blah blah blah. And you get paid. You know what I'm saying? From your catalog. And you get to see it. When you with a major label, you ain't seeing all this stuff. So everything is transparent because now you're independent and you're doing your own thing. So you getting to know your fan base, you getting to know your top 10 cities or whatever, whatever. So bam, if you got Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston, Dallas, you know what I'm saying, Memphis, Alabama, Birmingham, whatever, Arkansas, all this shit. Okay, bam, let me set up a promo run to go through there before I spend some money, you know what I'm saying? To let me test the water for physical and see what it is. And bam, once you do that, nah, let me spend a little bit more money. Okay, they liking this song, they fucking with this. Let me put a budget behind that. You get to see how to market and promote, and you guerrilla market. So now you guerrilla marketing. That meaning you don't have to get no statement from a label saying, okay, you spend money on this, you spend money on that, and you ain't spend money on that. They say they about to spend money on that because they thought that was gonna work. They spend money on a radio budget. They spend money on videos. You was catching plane, flights, hotels, and all that, and all that. They taking out, it ain't number the tax right off for them, but they charging you. You in the raid. You feel me? But when you independent, you can control that budget. Okay, man, instead of spending 15,000 on the video, I'm gonna spend 1,500. Two location, 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. If I need behind the scene footage, if I need behind the scene pictures, that's 150 more, $200 more, $50 for here, da da da. Bam. Okay, 2250, 2,500 at the most. Bam. Your videos, you get a good video for 2,500. You get a video for 500. You feel me? You can shoot a video on your iPhone for free at a gas station like YB. You know what I'm saying? YB shoot them motherfuckers in his tub, in his house. You feel me? Like, it's easy now. Triller and all that, well, they don't got Triller no more. Triller shut down. But a lot of this video software edit your music and all that, it do it on its own. AI do the work for you. You feel me? You don't even have to mix and master your music no more, bro. They got they got mixing and mastering AI. You can record, bro. I know these young dudes that record on their phone, no microphone, nothing, beat, and it surprised me. I'm like, damn, you did it on your phone, man. Recorded from his phone, a beat. I don't know how he did it, but he did it, and it sound good. You hear me? Fuck me up. So you can't even tell the difference no more. Them youngsters ain't bringing their music through mix and mastering. Oh, the older people still won't get mix and master, but now it's like, bro, I can record right now. I can record right now. Put the song out tonight. Send that motherfucker through digital distribution. 24 hours it be up and be out. Now I'm monetizing it. You feel me? And bam, 30 days I get a check for it. Bruh, it's easy. It's easy. You hear me? It's easy. It's easy. You hear me? And once you learn how to track the money down, it's a business. Man, your phone gonna start ringing once you start buzzing. You don't gotta do no dumb shit to get in the algorithm. You feel me? You gotta be creative and just find a way, find what works for you. Just straight up. You know? It's simple. It's easy. Then now your name ringing, you can sell you some books. You know, I got seasoning, I got books, I got merch. You know what I'm saying? My social medias. You know, that ain't even including the silent investments that I got. I don't even have to promote that, but it's passive income that's coming in. You know, I've been home since 2012. You didn't see me go clock in, and that don't have nothing to do with people who got a job, but I just ain't have to go get no job. Appreciate that super chat, bro. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So, um, what's my best BG song? BG got a couple songs I like, but my favorite song was Uptown Thing. That was BG song when we was coming up in New Orleans. It's a Uptown Thing. As I proceed to hit the motherfucking weed, that song there was an Uptown anthem. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my favorite songs. That Chopper City album with them bullets dropping. To me, that was one of BG's best albums. You know what I'm saying? Wheelchair, Miss T on that thing singing. Man, Miss T was a beast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like she was the go-to that people wanted to be on their hooks and sing. You know, like a Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, you know what I'm saying? Like Miss T was that, bro. Like for real, for real. She did her thing, you know. And UNLV, you know what I'm saying? Like them was the people that we looked up to, bro. Magnolia Slim. I don't know about Soulja Slim, you know what I'm saying? Six Shot, you know what I'm saying? SBOGT. You know, these are the people, man. Magnolia Shawty, you know. A lot done changed since I came home, but they got a lot of talent out there, bro. You know, I just think people in New Orleans don't stick together, and you know, it'd be a lot of hatred for whatever reason, a lot of divide to conquer. You know, people be, you know, it'd be like some divide to conquer shit. You know, and it's hard to, you know, change people's mindsets who are like that. Man, we can have a whole network down there in this city, bro. You feel me? That's how you work. It got to be a network. Network make your network, man. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't have no network, bro, you don't got nothing. Yeah, you could do shit on your own, but having a circle of motherfuckers that's grinding and on the same type of time, man. When I came home, bro, I was doing like little mixtape, Louisiana mixtapes, and giving up and coming artists an opportunity to get on these mixtapes with me and DJ Hector. It was called Louisiana. I did 15 Louisiana mixtapes, and I was putting artists on from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could go back and pull up the Louisiana series mixtapes and y'all gonna see, damn man, Turk was putting everybody on from Louisiana. I had a vision. When I was in the feds, you know, and I got off that bus, it wasn't people from New Orleans only that showed me love. It was Louisiana. It's a Louisiana car. So no matter what part of Louisiana you was from, Louisiana and the feds roll together. Alexandria, Lafayette, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Man, whatever. It was cities that I ain't even know being in Louisiana. But we was all under the same car, you know what I'm saying? And when I came home, like, bro, this shit bigger than New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? It's Louisiana. You know what I'm talking about? And being able to come together like that, bro, that was the vision for the Louisianimals mixtape series I was doing. And my whole goal was to drop one. I was dropping one every month. I dropped like 15 You feel me? Yeah, I gave other artists a chance, bro, to be on a mixtape with me. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I did features with. If they had good songs, shit, I got on. I did free features for them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I did videos with. And then there was a way to market and promote, keep my name out there as well. So I was helping people and I was helping me while I was helping people. That was a network. That was, but of course, you know, it ain't last long, you feel me? But we could do that again, bro. We gotta get out of the mentality that some of us got. You feel me? And have an open mind. Don't be forced to have an open mind. Have an open mind willfully, man. This is what need to be done. You feel me? Out of love and business. Get that hate out your heart. Get that envy out your heart. Get that jealousy out your heart. And you gonna go far. As long as you hating and being envy and jealous of somebody, bro, you holding yourself back. Trust me. Man, you don't get nowhere being that way. You might think you will, but you ain't going nowhere, man. You stagnant, man. You stuck. You gotta get all that out of your heart to move forward, man. That's why you God said you gotta forgive. You gotta forgive people that hurt you. You gotta pray for those who spitefully misuse you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't want to, but man, release it because it only affect you. While you mad at somebody that ain't thinking about you, you wasting your energy. You could be using your mind for something else, but your mind is on being mad and angry and what you gonna do to him or her. Nah, bro, you gotta let it go. You can't control, let it go. If you ain't willing to go all the way out, you know, just let it go. Fuck letting that shit eat up your brain cells. You need to protect your energy, which is your mind. Out of your mind come your life. Whatever your mind is on, that's what you gonna be on. You gotta think and grow rich, man. And on some bullshit, you can't think at all. Mm-hmm. I just left Texas. I got a, I got an award show coming up in Texas. I think that's in January though. I think it's in Dallas too. Um, it's like a a court that I got hired to come do a king's court, like a ball or something. So yeah, that's my first gig that I got for Texas for the new year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's holidays. A lot of stuff gets shut down. A lot of stuff gets shut down. You still working in these times, bro. It's a blessing. Cause a lot of stuff shut down. People budgets be tight, you know what I'm saying? People trying to get through these Thanksgiving and these Christmas and New Year's. I'm telling you, like the budget get tight around these times, bro. For businesses, period. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you a D boy, dope boy, you doing illegal shit, you just living. But business for any business, man, motherfucker being extra, careful how they spending their money around these times. They own budgets, writing shit off, You know what I'm saying? Paying off debts. This be a time for that. You heard me? Trying to clear that shit out for New Year. Come in and right they wrongs. You feel me? Yeah, man. 2026, bro. I'm about to be a multi-motherfucking millionaire. By the time I'm 50, I'm gonna be a billionaire. I ain't about to play in 2026. I didn't play in 2025, but I'm really not playing in 26. You feel me? Like my mind is so thinking and growing rich type shit, man. All that other shit, man. And I'm starting it now. I ain't waiting till no motherfucking New Year. This shit been going on for months. The mindset that I got. You feel me? So it's just gonna be all the way manifesting all of the decisions that I made for this year paying off like it need to pay off in 26. So it may look like it's a fucked up decision to make that I made. A lot of decisions that I made been publicly. People been seeing it. A lot of people gonna think it was over, it was this until they see, damn, I get it now. You feel me? Some stuff you're not gonna understand. Some stuff was meant to happen the way it happened so you can see the miracle behind it. You feel me? That's how God set it up. So he could get the glory. Cause once everything go like it go, man, I give God the glory. God always win in my life. It's sounding low. Mic check 1, 2. Tax season. Yeah. A lot of different things, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, I was giving people game about 301 and 802s, right? Rules. 301, like if you talk to the Fed people, man, they can use against you and make a summary of notes that they took to convict you, whether it be verbatim or not. This is what the conversation we had, and he confessed to this and confessed to that, and they can use that in court. But they got an 801. 801 is what you tell the world. So when you're doing interviews, when you're on YouTube, when you're talking to people on the phone, whatever, people, they can use that against you in court without no subpoena. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have been, falling victim to the courts. And a lot of people like, they can't do that. They can. It's called a Rule 801. Look it up. A Rule 801, man. It's a federal rule that they can use. And it's not a violation of your rights at all. So you gotta move smart, man. And when you doing these interviews and they asking you certain things, man, that incriminate anything you say, you gotta always remember can and will be used against you. It might be a friendly question, but it's the ulterior motive behind it. And you gotta be open-minded, bro. Like certain things, bro, you should know not to talk about. People can use any little thing against you, bro. That's why when I be talking a lot, it be in parables, bro. Like, and if you overstand it, you overstand it. You feel me? You got to talk like that. Like, even in this lawsuit situation, people try to say I threaten people and then I ain't do none of that. You feel me? But they try to use my words that they try to twist up and say this and say that, which I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? To justify them not being able to pay me. That was the main reason. You come to me and expect me to take less money, and I tell you now, I can't take what you're offering. But I was open for negotiation. They didn't want to negotiate, so then they came back and were like, well, we kicking you all because you're a threat, blah, 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 and this going on, and blah, 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 whatever. So they breach a contract. And the way they breached the contract, they didn't give me no notice. They didn't give me 5 days notice. They supposed to cure it. I supposed to have time to cure the problem if it was a problem. But they move so fast and try to, man, just a whole bunch of lies, bro. That's why I say my lawyer dealing with that stuff, bro. And I even try to work it out, and it's still open to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to hit their pot. I just want what's rightfully mine. I ain't talk bad about these people or none of that. They countersued me and they lawyer came out and said all kind of lies. I ain't even tripped. I said, damn, it was funny to me for real, for real. Because everything that's in my lawsuit, bro, I got facts about it. It's facts, you know. And my lawsuit is not on Cash Money. I've been let people know that, even though the media try to run with that story and say it was, my lawsuit is on the promoters and the booking agent. So it's business, man. It ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing personal. You heard me? Mm-hmm. Man, you know, I mean, that's their content. I don't think nothing of it. It's just certain content I won't be involved or tie myself with. A lot of people be reaching out to me to do interviews, bro. Some of them I be asking them what their budget is. Yeah, I ain't doing no free interviews. Especially if you didn't let people come on your platform, talk down on me, this, that. What I look like coming to help you monetize off of my content. Cause that's what you're trying to do. You want me to come help you get views so you can make money off of my content. Nah, how much you got? If I do come sit down with you, at least you paid me to come sit down. You ain't gonna just make no money off me. I understand monetizing. So, you know, a lot of these people get mad because I understand the business side of this. I don't give a damn about no clout. How many views you got? Them views, you could be buying bots. You could be fake. You feel me? I'm not caught up. I'm not into all that. Show me the money, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't care about no likes, views, how many people tuned in. Man, how much money it generating. That's what matters. I can't take care of my family with how many people is tuned in. You feel me? You have 1 million people tuned in. If they ain't spending no money, what is it? They ain't supporting you. They just being nosy. You hear me? Yeah, it might look good to people who don't know no better, but you know that you ain't make $1 from it. So fuck that, man. Nah, man. I'm past that part of my life, dog. That don't matter to me. You hear me? It don't matter, dog. Once you get over that, man, then you'll see what I see. It's business, man. You hear me? What's up with the money, man? The money on. You hear me? Like for real, for real. And a lot of people fool y'all with the look, what it look like. Some of these people just be doing things for the look. You know what I'm saying? Social proof. People getting pictures with people to make you think they got movement going on. Just because a person on a picture with somebody don't mean they cool. Don't mean they working. Don't mean they about to work. You feel me? I just happen to take a picture with you to make the fans think, oh, it's something about to happen. Man, I be encountering people and don't even be want to take no picture. If they don't ask, I ain't asking, hey man, we saw each other. We don't need no proof of it. You feel me? I know I saw you. Yeah, man. Like I'm different, bro. Like I know the game. I know how this shit work. I know the ins and outs of it. You feel me? So certain shit don't matter to me. And a lot of these blogs and YouTubers and all that, they be getting mad because, bro, how much you got? What's your budget? Man, who you think you is? The same person I was when you came to me and wanted me to get on there. I ain't nobody now because I asked you, what's your budget? Man, stand down, man. People get mad when they can't get what they want. And that's be a lot of the people, that be a lot of reasons why a lot of people be mad and jealous of me, dog. Cause man, you can't have your way with me. It gotta be a mutual agreement, a mutual understanding. It gotta benefit both. What's beneficial to you might not be beneficial to me. Oh, he think he too much. Nah, it's business. You you're a businessman, right? You should understand out of all people then, it's business. You heard me? $1,000 is my budget. $1,000 for what? We don't leave no money on the table. And that's the thing. When you ask somebody a budget, they don't be having a budget. I'm not saying if I tell you what I charge, you can't afford it. Then oh man, if I'm asking you a budget, that's me messing with you. Cause I could come straight out and be like, man, give me 10,000. What's your budget? I know what I charge, but I'm willing to work with you. What's your budget? If you don't have a budget, then you're not a businessman like you portraying to be. You feel me? Because everybody should have a budget what they willing to spend in any business that they in. You got to have some type of money. Don't expect to get something if you ain't putting in nothing. Nah, bro. It take money to run any business. Follow me on Instagram, bro. We could do that. We could Calf. If you serious, man, you know what I'm saying? Send me the bread, man, and we'll lock it in. But I don't do no free interviews, dog. I know I'm gonna bring because I know what you about to ask me, and I'm gonna answer every question. It ain't no you can't ask me this, ask me that. Man, you can ask me whatever you want. Just be ready for the answer. Because I know how to answer questions. I'm not gonna incriminate myself. I'm not gonna make myself look stupid. I'm not gonna do none of that. It's business with me. I'm a business, so my image is everything. You know what I'm saying? Now you might do clickbait and edit and do this and do that, then that's on you. I ain't tripping on that because I know y'all do that. That's why I'm gonna charge you because you might try to do funny bunny ass shit, chasing clout. Well, you paid me to chase clout. You go ahead on and do what you do though. I ain't tripping on it. I won't work with you again though. You paid me to play yourself. Simple as that. So for all you bloggers and stuff out there, bro, I know y'all be mad. Then they go to getting biased. Once they ain't gonna tell you they mad because I didn't do something for their ass. They didn't have no budget when I asked them. They ain't gonna tell y'all that. They just gonna be building a case. Anybody that's biased towards Turk out there, come on, bro. I'm hot boy Turk. Stand down, clown. Once upon a time, you was a fan, man, of the whole operation. So, you know what I'm saying? You can tell that shit to somebody that don't know no better. You feel me? But yeah, when you go to doing all that funny bunny ass shit, man, you can't get nothing from me, man. In my eyes, a lot of y'all suckers, man. You feel me? So I don't have to say it. My absence from you and my not acknowledging you and my ignoring you when you try to say something, you think I'm gonna say something back. That's me saying fuck you. Straight up. You hear me? I know how to deal with motherfuckers. Not deal with them at all. You hear me? Real life, man. I've been doing this shit for too long, bro, since 14. And I'm a pro at it. Respectfully. Like I got a lot of two-layer clothes. I need to clean out the closet, the attic. Man, I got a lot of shit. Shoes, clothes. I got a lot of shit. Man, my wife was just talking about it's just a time we be having to do it. You know what I'm saying? Go through it. You know. And I got shit that I don't wear that I won't wear. I can't wear again because I wore it already. But you know, hmm I got two big clothes. I got two big clothes. I don't got two small clothes. Two big clothes. Clothes that's too big because I done lost a lot of weight. Man, I'm telling you, I was like 257, but I'm 234. Trying to get down to 220 solid. You know what I'm saying? I got this stomach be hard. I ain't lying. And I ain't about to take no Ozempic. None of that. But when I stopped drinking, which I don't drink a lot, but I do drink. That's all that be. You know what I'm saying? Cause I stopped drinking about a week last week, and my stomach went down. So I be seeing the transition. Then my wife like, damn, what you losing? That because I had stopped drinking. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I ain't lying, y'all. I be having a drink sometimes to think sometimes to really like be able to deal with certain situations. I be having to. That's why I know people be having to be on something sometimes, bro. That's not no excuse to be, but man, this life, this world, have you in a state of mind like this shit'll drive you if you let it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it be like I could cope with this. I could cope with that. You know, they got people that take medication because they gotta be able to be social with the world. Unless they gonna be quiet, I don't want to talk, bitch. I got an attitude. They got people that go through life like that, bro. You know, um, it's easy to say, man, just put God, big God. That's cool, but it be those days where it's like, man. So everybody be there, man. Like if you human, you human. Don't pretend like it ain't what it is. Straight up, man. I'm trying to be something that you're not. See, nice, nice lad. How you feel that cheap to lose weight getting a BBL? I mean, if you want to get a BBL, bro, whatever, that's your choice. I just won't do it. I just won't do it. And in my opinion, like when I see people on the Ozempic shot, right? Man, some people be looking sick. That shit don't be looking like it's healthy. So when I see that, I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I think some people be losing too fast. And to them, they might just they like shit, I lost. But to a person that's seeing them, they look sick. I mean, my opinion. It might not be to y'all, but every person that I seen and took and say they took that Ozempic stuff fast, whatever make them lose weight fast, be looking sick to me. It don't look healthy. They don't be having that glow. Like when you lose a weight, sometimes you have a glow when you losing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? You still glowing. Man, that shit you be looking like Pillsbury Doughboy type shit. You be like melting. You know what I'm saying? You be melting. Look like you on powder or something. You feel me? Do they got cocaine in that shit? I'm just saying. It don't be looking, and this ain't no shot at nobody that's doing it. I'm just saying. To me, that whatever they got in that shit have people looking sick. I'm just saying. Maybe that's just my eyes, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion, what I think. And that's what made me say, man, shit, fuck that. Cause I ain't lying. I contacted the doctor and was like, man, how can I lose my stomach? And that's what he recommended, man. You can come to you. Man, I'm not about to do that shit. Hell nah. I'm not about to stick no needle in my stomach. Nah. So people that do it, man, all they ankles gonna looking small. Like your shoes be looking big on your feet. Like it just don't be looking good, bro. I'm just saying, bro. It don't look good, bro. Your neck get all shriveled. Like, I thought you supposed to lose your stomach. Fat, like you lose fat in the wrong places. All your face go to getting sucked in, You just look like you on some powder or something, man. All your eyeball go to popping out and you see the bone socket of your eyeballs and shit. Man, nah, bro, that ain't there's something wrong with that medication. Yeah, there's something wrong with that shit, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. You know how motherfuckers take their finger and put around your wrist like this. They could put their finger like that around your ankle. Man, that too no, bro. That don't look good, bro. Mm-mm. If you can take your finger and it can fit around your ankle, that should tell you stop. Stop. Cause that I used to do that when I used to be drugging. I take my hand and see it, and if it go around my ankle, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm getting small as a motherfucker. You hear me? That's how you do this. You getting small tests. If your finger, you can do that and it fit around your ankle, yeah, you losing weight like a motherfucker. Don't be in denial. Cause you is not supposed to put that around your motherfucking ankle. Like you can put around your arm. Some people can't put around their arm fat as a motherfucker. But you know, that should tell you something right there. Your ass too big. Hey, yeah, you can't put your finger around your wrist, bro. You're too big, bro. But if you put it around your ankle, you're too small. You feel me? That's how you test your body. I just gave y'all like some game now. You test your body fat. Bam. If you can fit around there, okay. That's you know. If you can't, your ass too big. You put it around your ankle, your ass too small. You hear me? Straight up. Around your neck, you're fucked up. Yeah, man. Uh, anyway, yeah, man, we've been on this thing for an hour and 42 seconds. You heard me? Say, bro, it's like you sent it. What you sent? Skin be loose, man. My skin be shiny. My skin be motherfucking hydrated. You heard me? Yeah, my eyes white. You dig? You feel me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Straight up. My dog trying to go outside. So I'm about to get off of here, y'all. See when Pinky be doing that? She got a collar around her neck. She want to go outside. When it really be, she go, man, she be coming in that room, bro. Like in the middle of the night, be like, go get your ass on your bed. And she know not to pee and shit in here, but if she got loose bowels, she gonna shit. She gonna shit wherever they come out at. She shitted on them steps when she had loose bowels last about 2 weeks. And my wife was mad the motherfucker because she had just told me to lock her down. And I'm like, man, Pink ain't gonna shit on no carpet. Anything she'll shit right here by the door. Man, I was asleep and I had slept down. I slept in the living room. And my wife got a motherfucking nose out this world. She be able to smell anything from wherever. She could be waiting in her room right now and her smell stink. And man, I don't know what type of nose she got, but she be smelling shit. You hear me? Bitch, I walked right past it. I ain't smelled it. I probably could have stepped in. It was on the steps. I had to get the fucking carpet cleaned and get the shit deep clean it and it was loose bowel shit. Bro, I was so mad, bro. I was so mad scrubbing that shit off the carpet of the steps, bro. I was like, man. And I couldn't whoop Pinky because it was my fault that she had fucking diarrhea from the shit that I gave her. we had gave us some cantaloupe. You know what I'm saying? And you can't just be messing with them dog dies like that. And my Frenchie had the loose bowel shit too. That motherfucker was shitting. Man, that motherfucker was shitting so much, bro. I say, God damn, it was driving me crazy, bro. I was so happy when we got cold as shit back solid, bro. Cause every time he shit, it's like, and then it smelled like it just was a strong, shitty. I can't even explain it, bro. That motherfucker was shitting so much, his ass turned raw. His booty hole was bleeding. Not in the inside, he wasn't internally bleeding, but I guess from having loose bowel running that shit had them raw his booty hole. You hear me? Man, I was like, damn, bro, what can I do to get him? So I gave him some white rice, and bam, gave him white rice. Then I went and got him. Cause what I did, I gave him some wet dog food, cause he ran out of dog food. But you can't. Them Frenchies got sensitive skin. They got sensitive stomach. You can't just get him no anything. So bam, I got him back right. Bitch, I ain't never trying to fuck his stomach up no more. Cause them Frenchies, man, they don't got no tail or none of that shit, bro. You got to actually. He had loose bowel. I had to keep wiping his ass and like a baby, bro. I was mad, bro. Man, I was so mad, bro. Having to clean that shit up. And them motherfuckers so stubborn. Man, bro. I'm telling y'all, if you get a Frenchie, and people who got a Frenchie know what I'm talking about. Them motherfuckers, man, they'll drive you crazy, boy. For real, for real. We got 13 more minutes, y'all. I'm getting off of this thing. Say invite co-hosts. We got people trying to come up. Let me see. Let me see if I can let y'all come up. Accept. Accept.
What's up, brother?
What's up with it? Accept.
Cooler.
What's happening? What's happening?
What they do?
I'm cooling. I'm cooling.
Hey, man, why you did Coda like that, man?
What you talking about?
Why you did Coda belly like that, man? Coda
Hey,
look
I ain't trying to do it. It just happened, bro. I thought, I don't really be knowing about them dogs like that, but I be learning as I go, bro. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
But I learned fast when that motherfucker had them runs. I ain't gonna never make that mistake again. I bet you that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep up the good work, man.
Believe that. You must got French.
No, man. I want one, but I heard they got breathing problems too.
You know what? Mine don't have that. Mine don't do that. Mine don't do that. That motherfucker got a slobbing problem though. Like his mouth be wet and the motherfucker bubbles and shit be coming from the mouth. But I guess they got different side effects or whatever. I don't know. They do different shit.
Do it start with their age, like how old they be, or?
Mine's 7 months and I didn't have to get no humidifier like how people saying get that, and I ain't had to get none of that, bro. Like mine don't do all that. I think if my dog did that, I wouldn't want that motherfucker. That shit is aggravating. Sound like a pig. I know people have Frenches that do that. I couldn't take it, but mine don't do that.
That's kind of pointless shit.
Yeah, mine don't do that.
Y'all ever auction off that leather top?
Man, some had happened on my app to where I had to send people money back. The server man was fucking up, so I ain't never did it. I ain't never did it. But man. I'm grinding. You know you've been rocking with me, so you see what's going on. You see what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely paying off. You hear me?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Good,
Hey,
Turk.
what's up, bro?
What's good?
What's happening? What's up?
Yo.
What's up, bro?
You hear me?
Hey, what you calm down, man?
What's
You talking?
good? You got the song I had fit?
You calm down. Huh? How you gonna talk to me? Calm down, man.
I said you gotta calm
How
up.
you gonna talk? Calm down, man. What? You can't show your face?
All right. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to see how to do it.
Oh, there you go. You on?
Yeah,
You on? You on? You on? Now you on the camera on.
You on. But you know what it is, right?
Yeah, nah, I see you now. I see you now.
You know who I'm here, though, right?
Yeah, I see you. What's up with it?
Yeah, man. I don't made like two more songs for you that I did, man.
Hey, man, look, keep doing what you doing, bro. You be making some anthems.
I'm trying to turn the camera. Okay, there you go.
Now you good. You be making.
Did you get?
I ain't check it yet, but what I'm saying, you be making some nice hooks.
It's breaking up.
Cam back down.
Yeah,
your Wi-Fi fucked up. I see you.
Yeah, I got a little ball spot, bro. I'm getting up.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, it's all love. It's all love.
Old ass nigga, man.
Yeah. It's all love. Hey, Turk, did you see?
That old shot thing, what it is. It got these crackheads.
Did I see Kevin Hart interview? What Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart did another interview on Drink Champ.
Did he? He did a new one?
Nah, I mean I know he shouted me out on his interview. That's the one.
That was like the first one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey Kevin, you know when you get a cosign from Kevin Hart, man, hey man, that's real now.
What he say? You and Kanye.
Man, come on, man.
That's one.
Bro, and I ain't do nothing but go on that thing and just keep it 1,000. You know, a lot of people like took my interview and made clickbait of it. But the same shit that I'm doing is what people doing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about the same stuff. I just got ahead of the game and talked about what I talked about. But, you know, I think people blew stuff out of proportion, you know, and it is what it is, though, because, shit, motherfuckers ain't get the same treatment that I got. They said the same shit.
Hey, how you feel about suing a motherfucker for defamation of character, man?
It all depends on what the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? If it's about some business is business. You feel me? But if you started some shit and then somebody, you know, finished it, I feel like that ain't cool.
Right.
But if a motherfucker just come out and be on some just bullying you type shit, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But when it's just a open field and y'all both on the same type of time, man, you gotta accept what come with it.
Man, the nigga, I was working for the nigga, and the nigga like called himself like me, and then double biking, trying to renege and tell me, okay, nah, go work over here, go do security over there. And then when I look at this shit, I'm like, how you fire me for some hearsay, and then turn around and tell me to come work over here, and I ain't never worked over here, so it's like, you kick me out of the group chat, you kick me out of this, you kick me out of that, and then you turn around, I guess when you went around the cameras back and see it wasn't me, you want to turn around and tell me to go work over here. By then, I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You done assassinated my character by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spread the rumors.
Spread the rumors. Yeah. I mean, you know, situations like that fuck you all, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do for your business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's business at the end of the day, you know.
Right.
But like if it was both of y'all on some shit, you can't cry wolf if a motherfucker get the best of you. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, that's how I look at that.
Yeah,
Like
that's
two wrongs don't make a right.
right, right,
But if a
right.
motherfucker wronged you and it's affecting you, do what you gotta do.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part right there.
Yeah, yeah. End of the day, man, like, bro, you know what's best for you, bro. Can't nobody tell you what's best for you, bro. Like you can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, fuck what the world think, cause guess what? The world gonna do what's best for the world,
Right.
and they ain't gonna think about you at all. While you on some real nigga time, trying to keep it real every time, and man, the world don't give a fuck about that. Cause if they did, they'll be on some real motherfucker time every time.
Right.
You know, just simple as that. But you know, hey man, it is what it is. We on
Shit.
TikTok.
It disappointed me because like that's how I was networking. You feel me? That's how I was going saying. Yeah, my little exposure hands up. And the nigga like on a junkie style like that, like what?
Yeah,
Bitch don't even come see. A bitch ain't coming to see no 6ix9ine, bro. Like you tripping.
yeah.
It might be a rave club in this bitch. Ain't nobody coming to see 6ix9ine Takashi.
That what you? That was the club you was securing.
What?
Shit, you know they might have people that gonna come out. That boy got fans.
He got yeah, he do, but like, but the way the nigga try to like throw me under the bus, he try to make it seem like this dude was just gangster and oh he a quote unquote blood and yeah the nigga came to the club and he made a
They yeah
let him come to the club and jump on Takashi. I'm like what? I'm like I got too much integrity to even move like that, bro.
yeah
Ain't nobody came and paid me nothing. Ain't none of that nature done went by.
yeah.
You just gonna call me, you gonna fire me, call me and tell me, oh yeah, they say your nickname such and such and you paid the nigga paid you, he a blood, to come up here to check this nigga cause he a blood but he a snitch. Supposedly Takashi a snitch or some dumb shit.
Yeah.
And I'm the middleman. I'm the nigga that got the payment from the shit. I'm like, bro,
They didn't paint a picture on you.
defamated all types of shit towards my name, all kind of crazy shit.
Damn.
Now looking at me, they like that. Why you ain't at work? You know what I'm saying? You the dope man at the like. I'm like, bro, the nigga done just crossed me out the picture, tried me, and
Damn.
said,
Crazy.
that shit
Hey,
wild.
it's a dirty world, but it still spin, man.
That part right
For
there.
real,
Yeah.
bro. It's crazy out here, man. You gotta move smart. You gotta move wise, bro. Like for real, for real. What's up? What's up with it? What's up with it? Big Ike on site.
Hey, that you still fucking with that lavender?
All right, I got that's smoke. That's what you see. I got that thing smoky right now.
You got that bit lit.
Yeah, that lavender, bro. I ain't know that thing hit like that. That thing hit.
That bit make you sleepy.
Yeah, relax. That's why I'm about to get off of this motherfucker in 1 minute. I'm about to get off, man. Shit, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yes, sir. Be safe, brother.
Yep, yep. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we off of it, y'all. Hold up, man. I don't know how to get off this, but yeah, man, it's been a minute, but I'm about to get off here. Y'all stay up, man. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow later on. Gone. That. Hey, say, man, look, if you didn't subscribe to my YouTube, y'all make sure y'all subscribe and become a member if you want to become a member. If you don't want to miss nothing that we got coming up on my YouTube channel, come up, subscriber, man. You feel me? It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe, but it costs you to become a member. Just hit that button and it's gonna say you subscribe. Subscriptions are when you get notified when I go live, you get notified when I post anything, you get notified for any notification that's going on YouTube. Same as everything else, you know what I'm saying? Follow me so and turn on your notifications so you can know when I go live. You know, when I'm doing whatever I'm doing, you never know what I'm doing. I might be giving away some might be in a something exclusive, somewhere exclusive. You don't want to miss it. That's why you gotta put the notifications on so you won't miss anything. You hear me? And I appreciate everybody, man. I'm about to get up off this thing. Y'all stay up, man. Number love. I'm out.